I know it just sounds like 50-ish legalism or sort of something like that. Old-time preachers hollering at everybody. But let me tell you something. The greatest enemy today, especially for men, to godliness, is a television set. It just is. Now, I'm not saying that television sets are of the devil and you ought to throw your TV away. I'm just saying almost everything that's on it is not going to lead to your joy. It's not going to lead to the promotion of your family. It's not going to lead to anything but bad. It's just true. And you can memorize Scripture 20 hours a day, but if you sit down and just watch a little bit of that stuff that's on there, and the ramifications are unbelievable. First of all, are our lives so mundane? Are they become so truncated, and are they in such a rut that we've got to watch other people do make-believe because our lives don't have enough in them to even muster up interest? Do you know that most men are not passionate about their wives because of TV? And it's not because of football. It's because their wives are being compared to someone on that television set that's not even real. Cindy Crawford, she used to be a famous supermodel or whatever. I read in an article where she said, Cindy Crawford doesn't even look like Cindy Crawford. And when they take a picture of her after that, then they nip and tuck with the computer, make her legs longer and everything else. But you see, men, when you look at stuff that's not real and then compare what reality is, you can't love the way you ought to love. You can't see the way you ought to see. I was thinking about something. Someone gave me a thought, and I was thinking about it. Sometimes I ought to sleep more and think less. But I was up, and I was thinking about this. I thought, I can't enjoy. Now just think about this. When was the last time you enjoyed a glass of water? We can't enjoy a glass of water because of all the artificial things that have been given to us. Think about that for a moment. The Coca-Colas and the soft drinks and the everything else. We need we're so taken away by what God hasn't given us that we can't enjoy what He has given us. A friend of mine who's he does graphics and all kinds of things. I was in his office a while back and he said, Paul, look at this trailer for Spider-Man 3. So it was like a 40-second trailer of Spider-Man 3. And he clicked that thing on, and I mean for like 40 seconds. I mean, I was being bombarded by everything you could possibly... it was really amazing. It was just get your heart going and all these things this guy could do, and it was just absolutely phenomenal. And when it's finished, I was almost wore out. And then I thought about it. How could a kid watch this unrealistic thing and then appreciate walking through a wood with his father? Something is being put before our minds that's totally unrealistic. It is a lie. It's a lie about reality. Many of you are not happy with what you've got because you don't have what you see on TV, and you don't realize that what's on TV is a lie. Life's not supposed to be like that. So it's not just the thing, you see some things that are pornographic, but your whole worldview is just warped. To be happy, you must be like this. To be happy, you must be like them. To be happy, this must happen in your life. And because it doesn't, in real life, people get old, they get ugly, they get sick, things fall apart, things don't work right. And then you walk around disgusted because your life's not like everyone else's, when in fact your life is just like everyone else's. It's just you're believing a lie. You see, don't think that false prophets are just those weird people who knock on your door with suitcases. The greatest false prophets on the face of the earth. The network. The network. And it's so our mind, we've got to think about our mind. It's not just what do we put in our mind, it's what do we keep out of it so that we can be pure. And purity is not this pietistic, Catholic, separatist thing. I'm talking about pure so that you can love your wife madly. I'm talking about pure so that you can wrestle and run with your children. I'm talking about pure so that you can laugh with all the fullness of your heart. Not religion. Not stifling, sick religion. But life. Let me talk to you for a moment about Harry Potter. Just for a moment. Harry Potter is a rebuke to the church. First of all, you need to understand something about Harry Potter. The witches are Christian. Did you know that? They are. Now, what do I mean? Witches eat children. Okay? They do. But the witches in Harry Potter are really nice. So what they've done, in order to make witches appealing, they've given them Christian virtues. But here's the thing about Harry Potter. A little child reads that book, watches it, and sees mystery, and marvel, and wonder, and adventure. Something to live for, to die for, something to be, something to experience, something to live out. And then you take them to church on Sunday. It's a rebuke. Where's the wildness and wonder of Christianity? How is it lived out in your home?